If you really want to fine-tune your japa, please come. Then after the Prabhuji is going to give Bhagavatam class. And the most awaited thing for this is our seminar on book distribution. If you have never been with Prabhuji and Mataji, this is a must. If you're shy, you'll become bold. If you're bold, you become bolder. So you don't have to worry about that. Just come and be part of it, and then we'll go out book distribution, and you'll see the mercy will fall on you from Sri Prabhupada, from Prabhuji, everybody, when you go out and distribute books. So tomorrow, tomorrow is a holiday. I know we're all busy in our lives, but tomorrow's life, we should give for Krishna consciousness, and you see how much bhakti they will bless you. So without taking too much time, His Grace Vaishak Prabhu. Haribo!
Thank you, Neela Madhava Prabhu. It's such a pleasure to see you all again, to be here. It's been over 5 years, and we can feel the vibrancy here. It's alive because you're preaching, you're distributing books, and you're hearing and chanting together. And thank you for such a major contribution to the Krishna consciousness movement. Thank you for your leadership, Neela Madhava Prabhu, your enthusiasm. You reminded me of my first temple president, who was Bhaktadas, and he had a similar way about him that he uplifted everybody, smile, and with deep enthusiasm for the Sankirtan movement. Hare Krishna. Is anybody here that's first time you've ever been here? Okay, Okay, first time. Anybody who's new to Krishna consciousness, has never heard of Hare Krishna before, and you just accidentally walked in? Nice to meet you. My name's Vaish. You're from here? Pleasure to meet you. And first time? First time. You look like you've been around Krishna consciousness before, though. Isn't it? Never. Okay. Good to know. While I speak, I'll frame things in a way so as to give you context for some of the things I say, so that it'll be more meaningful. Firstly, when we begin these kinds of discussions and talks, first it'll be more of a talk, and then probably discussion, and followed with some energy towards an objective we have around the world, which is to together distribute the books of knowledge that we have here. One of the most important ones is called the Srimad Bhagavatam, and I'll talk a little bit about it tonight. It is a book which goes into detail about the purpose of life and how to attain it. It's actually said to be reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. A nice mission statement. And I'll first offer my respects to my spiritual master, who is the founder of this movement. I was lucky to be in the right place at the right time in California, because this movement started around 1965, when the founder came from India on a boat, not like a small rowboat or something, but on a ship. But it was not meant for passengers as it was meant for cargo, bringing shipments from a port in Calcutta, India, to America. It's still a viable port. It's still the place from which in India most of the goods transfer back and forth from the east coast of the United States to India, back and forth. And he came with no money. Bit of a story, because he was, in his youth, introduced to a very powerful spiritual teacher named Srila Bhaktisiddhanta. And he had taken up the purpose in his heart that he would like to help the world and the people of the world by spreading knowledge. The person that he met, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, and I'm talking about the founder now, he met When I say he, I'm talking about my teacher and the founder of this organization. He had met his teacher who had pointed out to him that despite the circumstances of the world, each one of us has to deal with our own individual internal circumstances. And the more we're able to improve ourselves from the inside out, the more we're able to navigate the world in a skillful way, and also the more good we can do for people all over the world. He also pointed out that temporary fixes are just that, they're temporary. They don't help people permanently. For instance, there are ways in which